everyone, I welcome you all to this session and this YouTube channel Sharp Creative Minds, wherein we are going to learn to speak English with ease and confidence. So my dear friends, in our last videos we have learned how to speak in the V1 plus ing form. In this video we are going to learn the present continuous form. Present continuous, not that grammar. We are going to learn how to speak language using this present continuous tense. So without wasting much of the time, I think we should proceed to the next part of the session. So all the best. So hello friends, as I told you, today we are going to learn some practical conversations of present continuous tense. Remember, this is not grammar. I am not teaching you grammar over here. I just want to tell you that how the grammatical aspects, some grammatical aspects, how we make use of them in our day-to-day conversations. So let us begin. So I just want to show you here that today we are going to deal with the present continuous tense. Okay, like for example, I am doing. Doing is something that the I is telling about what is he or she is doing. Okay, so if you see certain examples of conversations, you will understand how this present continuous tense works in our daily conversational talks. So here are some examples, like I am eating a banana. I am eating a banana. I am going to market now. I am going to market now. So what speciality is there in these sentences? Just if anybody is going to ask you a question, what are you doing? What are you doing? And think you are doing your homework. So how you are going to reply them? I am doing my homework. I am doing my homework. So you are going to reply them like this. So what these sentences are actually about? How are we going to make use of these sentences? What are they telling us? Let us see that. So my dear friends, all these conversations are showing us that the action is going on. The action is going on in the present time. In the present time, what we are doing in the present time, the action that is going on at the time of speaking. When we are speaking, like for example, I am teaching. I am teaching, so now at the time of doing that action, when I am going to speak, I will tell you that I am teaching how to speak English. I am teaching how to speak English, because this is the action that I am doing it now. So the action that is going on at the time of speaking is known to be the present continuous tense. So how are we going to make use of that present continuous tense? We look at the chart of how we are going to speak practically is in this present continuous tense. Am, is, are used as helping verbs. They are used as helping verbs along with the V1 form. Always the first form of the verb is used. I will just show you, hold for a second, what that first form of the verb is. What is the meaning of V1? I'll just show you, just hold on. So my dear friends, in our last video, already we had learnt about the present tense, past tense and past participle forms of the verb. So come, came, come, go, went, gone, all these words we have learned. So we are not going to deal with these two now. these two, we are not dealing with these two. We are dealing only with the present tense, that is this one. This column is called the V1. If I talk anything about V1 here, immediately you have to recall in your mind that I am talking to you about these action words. I'm come, go, eat, drink, sit, read, write, give, take, watch. Okay, so let us go back. So I told you that to this V1 form, ing is added. For example, come is there, C-O-M-E, come. So when I add ing to this, it becomes e. We don't use in coming, it becomes coming. Come plus ing, coming. Going, eating, drinking. So this is V plus ing form. So let us see now. So am, is, are, they are the helping verbs. They are the helping verbs which are used with V1 form. Always V1. Like come, we don't use came over here. We always use come, go, eat, drink. We don't use came, went, ate, drank. We don't use those words. Okay, we use only the first form always, come, go, eat, along with adding ing to that. And remember, my dear friends, this am, no, it is always used only with I. When you are speaking about your own self, when you are speaking about I, only that time am is used. We cannot use am for he, she, it. For he, she and it, we use is. This we use first form of the verb, that is V1, adding ing to this V1. Okay. So am, is, are the helping verbs. We are using first form of the verb along with ing over here. So I is used only with am, he, she and it can be used with is. Along with this, we are going to use the first form of the verb adding ing to that. I hope it's clear. So here are some of the examples of the V1 form of the verb. V1 form of the verb. They are come, go, eat, drink, watch, cook, work, rain. Come, go, eat, drink, watch, cook, work, rain. So these are the present forms. V1 form we call them. So what are we adding to this V1 form? I'll show you 1 minute. So we are adding ing to this V1. Okay, we are adding ing to this V1. So how does it change now when we add ing to the first form of the verb? So this is V1. We are adding ing to this V1. It becomes coming, going, eating, drinking, watching, cooking, working, rain. Okay. So I told you that I is always used with am. So it becomes I am. And I am plus V1 form ing. So how the dialogues change? It will change like this. I am, come becomes coming. I always comes with am. I am coming to school today. Okay. I am coming to school today. So it is speaking about the action that we are doing today. So I am coming to school today. I am, see, go has taken the form go, V1 plus ing. V1 is go plus ing. So go becomes going here. I am going to market now. I am going to market now. So this going to market now is showing the present time. We are speaking of the action that is going in the present time. So am is always used with I. In our previous video also we have watched that is always used with he, she and it. He, she and it. Plus we will use here the helping verb and the V1 form of the verb with ing. So how does it change? He is eating a banana. So eat is the V1 form. We are adding ing to eat. So eating. This is the helping verb. He is always used with is. He is eating a banana. He is drinking apple juice. Okay. She is watching TV. Watch. Watch is the V1 form of the verb. We are adding ing to that. So it becomes watching. She is watching TV. She is cooking rice. So it is also used with is. It is raining. Take an umbrella. It is working properly. If some machine is there, it has got spoiled and you have repaired it. So when it's working in a proper condition, we say that it's working properly. Okay, not necessary that you have to say it is always here. You can use the short form like it's. It's raining. Take an umbrella. It's working properly. She is cooking rice. She is watching TV. He's drinking apple juice. He's eating a banana. Okay. If you use he is eating a banana, that is also go okay. If you say he's eating a banana, that is also okay. Everything will work here. We are learning. So we have to speak out first. However you feel easy, you do that. Okay. So my dear friends, here you have another aspects of questions. So I thought when we are just doing the sentences of present continuous tense, this will go hand in hand. So I just thought to show you the questions also. Like I have already told you in the previous video, he is going to the market. He is the subject here, this one, he. He is going to the market. Okay. Now, simple step we will follow over here is in the first place. That is before the subject. Is like this. Is he going to the market? See, he has taken the second place. Is has taken the first place. Only if we interchange these two, if we use this helping verb before the subject, is he going to the market? It gets converted into question, my dear friends. Okay. Similarly, you can ask many questions putting is in the first place, that is before the subject. Like, is it working properly? Is it raining? Is she cooking rice? Is she watching TV? Is he drinking apple juice? Is he eating a banana? So in this way, you can change the sentences in the question forms also. Now, can you see this box over here? Why this box is drawn over here? Yes, it is drawn to show the presence of WH words. What are these WH words? W and H words are the question words. See, they are starting with W and H, W and H, W and H. So we call them as WH words. And remember, simple trick is followed here. W is followed by H. W is followed by H. Whenever H comes after W, whenever this H comes after W, we don't pronounce it. Okay? In pronunciation, we don't show this accent of H over it. H. What we call H. H for hat. H. We don't show that here. We keep it silent. We don't say when, why, what. We don't say that. we say when. We say when, why, what, where. I told you before this also we had one W-E-R-E. It is not where, it is were, and it is where. We don't say where here because we are finding H here. We don't say where. Normally we say where. When, why, what, and where. So these are the WH words. If you, is he going to the market? This is the question, isn't it? If you add WH here, see, we are asking the question like, when is he going to the market? When is he going to the market? Why is he going to the market? Why is he going to the market? See, is he going to the market? That is also a question. If you add the WH words before this is, then you're asking the same question to know something else. When is he going to the market? You want to know the time. Is he going in the morning? Is he going in the evening? You want to know the time. So when is he going to the market? So another is, why is he going to the market? So you want to know the purpose. Why is he going to the market? Is he going to the market to buy vegetables? Is he going to the market to get new clothes? Okay, is he going to the market to get certain sports materials? So you're going to ask the reason over here. So why is used if you want to know the reason, and when is used if you want to know the time. So these are the questions. Okay, similarly you can make any questions using this WH word forms. Okay, this WH word forms always comes before the helping verb. It comes before is. Okay, so all the best. So remember my friends, I told you that in this practical conversations we are going to concentrate on the helping verbs like am, is and are. So already we have seen the sentences using am. We have seen the sentences using is. Okay, I am eating a banana, I am going to the market now, I am doing my homework. All that is used, spoken using am. We have used the sentences with is also. He is doing his homework. So we have used his using he with is also. He is watching TV. He is eating a banana. So am is over, is over. Exactly, you're getting correct. So we are going to use now are as the helping verb. So come on. So my dear friends, we are using are here. See, are. Okay. Remember, whenever we are using are, we follow the plural form. We, you, they, plus ing form of the first form of the verb. I hope it's getting clear here. Just see the examples. You will be more clear. See, we are reading the newspaper. So we is the plural form. We are reading the newspaper. Okay. Again, we are playing in the ground. We are playing in the ground. You are writing a letter. You are writing a letter. You are reading a storybook. So these two sentences we have used we. In these two sentences we have used you. So they all are having dinner. They all are having dinner. Children are playing in the park. Okay, see are and ing form of the first verb. Are and ing form of the V1. Are and ing form of V1. So read, play, write are the V1 forms. When we are adding ing to here, we are reading the newspaper. We are playing in the ground. You are writing a letter. You are reading a storybook. They all are having dinner. Children are playing in the park. Okay, so these are the sentences which we are making use of are over here with you, we and they. Okay, So if we I think you have already come to know that if some action is going on, how the structures can be used. Okay, if some action is going on in the present time, how we can make use of certain structures, you have come to know that. So my dear friends, in this video you have come to know how to use this present continuous tense in your practical conversations. You please concentrate on the structures. Structures will help you to speak with ease and confidence, because our only motto is to speak, to learn to speak with ease and confidence. So you know all things, you are becoming perfect day by day. So please concentrate on whatever the videos are taught to you. Please practice, please review the videos, and please keep on practicing continuously. So I wish you all the best. Bye. Please like, share and subscribe. Okay.